Hello, this is Megan.
And this is Mark.
Welcome to our 20-second video of the Stars Line construction at Disneyland. Today is April 28th, 2018.
To start it off, workers are adding concrete to the rock formations. And they're putting shape to it. Next, we'll go over to Critter Country. In the distance, you can see that the workers are continuing to add concrete to the rock formations. I'll zoom in. They're using hand trowels to put shape to the concrete. We'll go on the Mark Twain riverboat next. From this perspective, we can see that the workers are continuing the concrete work. If you look closely behind the trees, you can see that new structures have been put on top of the Battle Escape Show building. We'll get a better look at them as we move along. That is really cool. Next, we'll go on Big Thunder Mountain Railroad to see what we can see from that perspective. Alright, we're coming out of the cavern and we'll look to the left. A new tower structure has been put into place. Here's what it looks like on the model, and now I'll dissolve the picture back to what it looks like today. Now we'll move on and see what else we can see. From this angle, we can see another structure being made. Let's look at the model. Right in the center of the picture is this new side structure of the Millennium Falcon show building. And I'll dissolve the picture back to what it looks like now. Looking to the left, we can see the new structure that has been placed on top of the Battle Escape. Here's what it looked like last week, and I'll dissolve the picture back to what it looks like now. we'll see what has changed from the top of Chippendale's treehouse. Alright, we're at the top, and we'll look at the village area in the distance. Here we can see that a side framing for the cantina is in the process of being installed. And notice that it has a slight angle to it. The wall won't be perfectly vertical, it'll have a slight slant to it. Here's what it looks like on the model. Here we are back at the parking structure. And last week, we saw that the maroon side panels were put on the Battle Escape Show building. And if you look closely, the same type of paneling has been installed on the Millennium Falcon Show building. Here's a picture taken on the street level of one of the panels. Now if we focus our attention behind some trees, you can see that concrete forms have been put in place to create walls. I'll zoom in. We'll look at the model to see what these walls will be used for. The walls will be used to help create these rock formations. We'll come back to the parking structure 8 hours from now. At nighttime, we can see that there's internal lights within the Battle Escape Show building. Let's take a closer look. We have a great view of the beam structure we noticed earlier this month. Now I'll add a picture that was taken with a slower shutter speed to enhance the light. Also notice that there's additional beams within the cylindrical structure. Over on this side of the building, we can see inside the wall opening as well. Let's take a closer look. It's hard to make out what's inside. Let's get a different angle. Here it looks like there's some ducts for the HVAC system. Alright, now let's get a different angle. This particular shot we find very interesting. It appears to be part of the actual set that you will view when you're inside the attraction. And this definitely has a first order look to it. Also notice the uniform pattern. I was watching Star Wars Episode 4 the other day, A New Hope, and recognized a similar pattern to what we're seeing here. And I'll go ahead and show a picture from the movie as an example. Notice the lights next to the door. They resemble what we're seeing in the show building. Well, that's a taste of things to come.
We can't wait to see what they'll build next.